Good morning. So I'm currently on my way to Best Buy so I can get an SD card for this GoPro. And I'm currently recording on my GoPro on my Master GoPro Hero 10 I just bought the other day, and the GoPro Hero 7 I also bought last week. I put it in neutral by accident. But right now I have about 10 minutes left of recording, but I think I should make it in time to Best Buy. Hopefully I'm recording on this. Yeah, I'm recording. And then once I pick up the SD card and I put it in this GoPro on the camera, I'm gonna talk about my experience as a new rider so far, as a beginner rider. Alright, am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. So I just came out of Best Buy to for the SD card for this. Now I got about 4 hours. I wanted to get the 256 gig micro SD card. Yeah, I did not see that. The 256 gig micro SD card, they didn't have any. All they had is 124. The 128 gigs. So while I'm at Best Buy, I heard my my GoPro Hero 10 was beeping. I'm like, why is it beeping? Did I run out of storage? Because I got a 256 in the Hero 10, and it says that it's the GoPro Hero 10 that it shuts down. It stops recording due to overheating issues. And then the battery was at 20%. I left the house at 100%. I don't know if that's a known issue with GoPros. I don't know if that's the issue with the GoPros, but at 20%, I was riding for about 10 minutes and it was dying instantly, so I bought some extra battery. Then I looked online and they say, yeah, that's a common issue with the Hero 10. It dies quickly and they overheat a lot compared to the Hero 7, which what I had on the handlebars right here. Oh my goodness, that car is loud. I'll wait. Yeah, I'm still recording. This car's loud. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. The Hero 10 somehow is dying quicker and overheating a lot compared to the Hero 7. Today I want to talk about my journey and as a beginner rider and my first bike, but now I'm having issues with camera, so I'm not even going to talk about that. So I'm going to get back on topic. So as a beginner rider, one thing I realized for experience one, you're gonna need a lot of confidence riding, because I made a few mistakes and I just did it right there again when I was leaving that parking lot. What I mean by that is I got to learn to trust the bike, to have enough confidence in the bike during slow maneuvers. But that's another point, I'm gonna get to that later. Not have enough confidence in the bike, so I always put my foot down. I always put my left foot down for some reason, and that hurts. It really does. It does hurt. I have to put more trust in the bike and more trust in myself, so I don't keep making that mistake and put my foot down while riding, because I can get hurt really bad with my ankles. So good thing I got proper boots to ride motorcycles. But all right, number 2 advice for myself is I have to learn how to practice my slow speed, slow turn, the throttle and clutch properly. Especially sometimes I don't ride every day, and then I always forget like how to properly the relation of the motorcycle. All the time I always put my foot down is because during the slow turn, the slow maneuvers, I always forget to not forget during the slow turns, the slow speed. I don't know this bike yet, so doing the throttle and clutch and to use the rear brake, which I have a hard time with using. Yeah, I don't ride my motorcycle every day because I work, and I work a weird shift. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to take an advanced course, especially with this motorcycle, a cruiser, compared to the dirt bike that I was using, and with the mid control, and it was easy to do slow turns. Yeah, it was easier to do slow turns on the dirt bike, the 250 cc's that I was learning during the MSF course, compared to the cruiser that I'm using right now. Yeah, so this has a wide turning radius, a really wide turning radius, which is not bad. I just gotta, you know, lean more. Don't be afraid to lean. And which is gonna bring up to from my experience on point 3. It's a turn. Actually, I always forget, but actually turn my head so I can, you know, properly maneuver the motorcycle. All right, so I'm gonna take a U-turn right here and see how I do. Let's see how this goes. That wasn't too bad. That was actually good. I'm happy with myself. That was really good. I'm not gonna lie. That was really amazing. But I don't think I turned my head enough. I was low-key looking at the ground. I gotta turn my head to look at the turn. Leaning to the left feels more natural than leaning to the right. And I remember during my MSF course, and I figured it out, I told my, why is that? Why is leaning to the left feels a lot more comfortable and a lot more natural than leaning to the right? And my instructor told me it's because, asked me if I'm right hand dominant. And I told him, yeah. He said it's because when you're right hand dominant and your hands on top, or your right hand's on top, it feels good, but when it's at the bottom, it does not like that. Braking is really important. Really important. Because last weekend I was riding. Yes, last weekend I was riding by the beach in Broward County. So as I was riding and everything, doing the speed limit, and a child came running on the street. And I remember they said to slowly grab the front brake. Slowly, gradually grab the brake until you come into a quick stop. Which I did, but my mistake is with this bike, the way the brake is on this bike, the rear brake, I sort of slammed the back, and the back tire was fishtailing. Yes, braking is actually important. Once I bought this bike, first thing, I never stopped learning. I always go on the internet and look online and see what people do, what people say, and what the mistake other people make. There's this one YouTuber that I watch, and he always give direction and always put people's flaws and mistakes that people make while riding, and he puts them online so we can on for education purposes, and which I thought was a great idea. And I started watching that just so I could learn. So now that I've been riding for almost 1,000 miles, because I bought this bike at 7,000 and I'm almost at 8,000. Been riding for over a month now. Since I've been riding for over a month now, and I wanted to talk about how my experience has been so far. I actually enjoy riding on a motorcycle than driving a car. At first, I always thought people were just, people were just talking just to talk and say certain things. Look at this guy right there. And shout out to the truck for not going. Yeah, this is the issue with vehicles. Oh, I'm coming a little bit too close. Yeah, let me slow down. So yeah, so all my points I made so far is really be confident, not scared, not too cocky. Be confident enough in the motorcycle. Trust yourself, trust the motorcycle. And also don't rush it.